Let's see. How do you think? By the way. Oh, yeah. Good. Hey, I was surprised. Brutal today. She's got front row center.
Welcome, everybody. I'm trying to figure out if I can give this thing some more volume. Does it sound loud enough for everybody? Well, I don't know how to sound, man. I don't know what the knob is to turn up the sound just a little bit. Just a tad and a little bit of bass, if possible, as well. Because my voice sounds like a chipmunk. Same haircut as always. I sound like I'm at a Wendy's drive-thru. Would you like fries with that? Would you like soda? Gotta give my voice some more bass. It sounds terrible. 1, 2. Is he doing anything? He's trying. We need more power. 1, 2. Can you guys hear me? Who said more volume? More volume. Is there any way to do more volume, Chris? That's it? Well, I guess y'all just gonna have to pay attention and be quiet. Turn up the hearing aids or something like that to hear me. How we doing, man? Y'all ready to have some fun tonight? I'm looking at y'all, this room. You look very familiar. You remind me of somebody. Y'all all remind me of extras from Cheers. Making a way in the world today takes everything you got. You know how you like mumbling sometimes when you don't know the words? Wouldn't you like to get away? How we out now? Sometimes you wanna go where everybody knows your name. Boom, 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 boom. And you're always glad you came. Boom, boom, boom. You wanna be where people can see you. You wanna know where everybody knows. I feel like it's sound.
Scream.
Yeah, okay, that sounds better. I got heckled by my own microphone. That's messed up, man. Did you guys have an easy time finding this place? I didn't. That dark street, man, with no lights. I'm like, why is there lights in the streets lately? Because it's the town ordinance. That's not me. That's the town ordinance. We're not allowed to have lights to know that there's a sex club in the back. This keeps cocking out. I'm sorry. But yeah, I guess it's like a town. I guess it's like a town ordinance type of situation where, you know, basically 5 more people have to die in a car accident in order for them to pass the law or something like that. They had 15, they just need 5 more people. So because I almost crashed like 5 times trying to get here. He's like, the sign's like, no, the sign is not right there. Chris comes up like in a golf cart and everything. And it's the right size for his body. It kind of like matches. It keeps coming on. 2. You know what I'm gonna say? Listen, I'm trying to absorb this from my other fellow comedians. That's why you have the host that's up front. So basically, I was saying I thought I was gonna die, and then you got like a black man in the woods, a country club, white people. I've seen Children of Corn. I've seen Get Out. Just don't eat my brains. Yeah, we try. We got to see it. I got a bunch of car. Yeah, we might need that. Start over. You need to yell. I really do apologize. He got that old school antenna from like 1965, man. That's a truck.
Bunny ears, man. We have a thing called Wi-Fi now. We don't need bunny ears.
No,
That's
like, you know what I'm saying? That question.
you got a CB radio. That's what you got to see. What is going on? That's a defibrillator. Clear. Zap the room. Jesus Christ. This is crazy. Jesus Christ, I feel like Bill Burr right now. What the fuck is going on? This is crazy. Stop saying this thing going on. This got the old CD radio with funny ass. Jesus Christ. Yeah, man. Well, I think you are.
It only works with color.
I'm gonna say the show's over.
I gotta beat it to work.
I was like, the show's over. That's it.
Jimmy, just stay right there. Yeah, that system works.
What we got? Oh, we got a backup.
For everybody.
That looks like a bomb from Die Hard Part 3.
Remember when the liquids would go into the other?
That looks like a bomb that kid had 5 years ago.
Go that he claimed was a clock.
Then Obama was bullshit.
He's like, that was a really
Nice clock. That you made there, young man. I know it looks like a bomb. But if we say it's a bomb, they'll say we hate health stuff. So y'all know that story, right? The kid that came to school with a suitcase bomb clock. He's like, I was just trying to make. No, I'm sorry. That's what he
White
said.
static.
That's exactly what that was. White static just said. I was being very racist. All right, we gonna figure it out.
He's like, Mission Impossible. If he was the person to defuse the bomb to us, we would all be dead, man. Gruber. Oh, man. Trying to entertain as much. As soon as we work this out, man, I'm gonna bring the first comic because I'm just giving y'all too much right now.
You like it?
You like it? You enjoy it? I can give it to you. I don't need the microphone. I can give you a couple of jokes if you want to.
Yes, I'm ready.
So I'm gonna just do my do my thing. So what was I? I was talking about white people and I was talking about. Oh yeah. I love doing shows. I love doing shows in different places. But even though I'm a bigger guy, I don't like confrontation. I'm always concerned about the thugs that are going to be there. And I heard there was a lot of thugs in Suffield, Connecticut. And there's a lot of thugs right here in this room. But you thugs look weird, you thugs look strange. Y'all the type of thugs that are like, steal my identity, but then improve my credit, you know what I mean? And there's nothing wrong with good credit, but you can't go from 500 credit to 800 credit in one day. It's gonna raise some red flags and my black ass gonna get thrown in prison. And prison is not a good look for me. Because in the streets, I never thought this. I kind of look like George Foreman. Fuck out for that. But in prison, I look like Amber Rose. For those that don't know, that's Kanye West's ex-girlfriend. She got a bald head, big booty, light skin, just like me. In prison, we're practically identical twins. And you don't want to be Amber Rose's twin in prison, Playboy. You will become the main course. That's like being beef patties around Jamaica. That's like being spaghetti around Italians. That's like being cats around Asians. Come on, y'all moaning and groaning. But we know for a fact the meat texture on the Chinese food is different. You thought that was General Tso's chicken? That's General Tso's kitten, man. And when you eat it too fast, you burp, you go, meow! And I know that sounds kind of racist, but when I wrote that joke, there was no Asians in the room. And it is okay to talk shit about folks if they're not in the room. I learned that from white people.
Oh boy.
What too? Because I feel like racism is therapeutic. I feel like racism is necessary. I feel like racism is just as important as an experience, an American experience, as apple pie and baseball. And I'm not talking about disenfranchising anybody. I'm not talking about harming anyone. But if like somebody cuts you off in traffic or they're a jerk to you at work, you're not of the same ilk, and you want to say a few choice words, if you don't let them out, it's like poo. It builds up in your body. It builds up in your body. It builds up in your body. And you let it out. You know what I'm saying? You take the shit at home. Now you say the N-word at home. And now that I gave this man permission to say the N-word when he gets pissed off, he's going to say it so much, it's going to sound like the music at the beginning of Pulp Fiction. It's like, and I will rain down with fire, anger, and fury, and you will know my name is the Lord when I bring my vengeance upon thee. And those were his wedding vows. Oh my goodness gracious. Just trying to make sure you got this right before I...
We're gonna get to the racist stuff.
Just trying to... Is there any way you can make the voice a little heavier? Is it an equalizer? No, that's it. That's it. Test 1, 2. Let's try to warm up. Trouble's too high. This 1, 2. Test 2. Test 1, 2. 1, 2, 2. Yep. Let's go read it. 1, 2. Again, my apologies, everybody. We're working this out. You having fun so far thus far with all this commotion and mayhem? This is the equivalent of building the ocean liner as y'all on a cruise at the same time, you know what I'm saying? As you're on a cruise in Hawaii and they got construction at the same time on that. You wanted the $20 vacation, so hey, that's what it is. You get what you pay for it. You turn it down a little bit. Yeah. 1, 2, yeah. That's good. This is what we're going to rock with. Listen, we got a great show coming for you guys tonight. It's for a good call for the Suffield, Connecticut benefit. Clap it up for yourselves for coming out. It's doing something. Community aid. I knew there was something there. Yeah, there you go. That's good. And I'm gonna work with.
Sing some Barry White.
You messed it up. I told you. The building blew up. All the children are dead because he's the worst bomb diffuser in the history of bomb diffusers. You're trying to defuse bombs with boxing gloves on, man. You need your fingers. You can't do that with the boxing gloves. You know, this reminds me of Back to the Future when Doc was trying to like get the he's on top of the 1.21 gigawatts. He's like trying to. All right.
Don't move.
I'm not I got a short too. This is like the Twilight Zone, man. You know what Murphy's Law is? Whatever can go wrong, will go. And it's begun. But I gotta. All right. Coming first to the stage, and I'll be working with this equalizer. I'm gonna get this sounded right. Coming first to the stage, man. This man is funny, all the way from New York City. He was actually passed at the Carolines on Broadway, which is one of the most popular comedy clubs in the world. Could you please clap it up for the stylist of Nick Biaggi?
So I just want to announce I'm actually starting a fundraiser in the back for a new microphone for this fucking room. Does that make sense? Alright, but yeah, I'm from New York, and I just moved within New York. And in my new neighborhood, I saw a sign I had never seen before. It said autistic child area. You ever seen that sign? Imagine. All right. It says autistic child area. Do you think that they told the autistic child before they put that sign up? Or one day he walked out and was like, what the fuck is this? Was no one going to mention this to me, or was it something I said? What is the thing with the sign? Are we not talking? We're just putting signs up. I don't know. I'm bad at social cues. I don't know this kind of stuff. How about I put up a sign? Okay, it's going to say, my mom's a huge bitch. How about that? Does that feel good? No. No, it doesn't feel good. I stutter. I have a speech impediment. Recently after a show, somebody walked up to me and they were like, you don't look like you stutter. And I was like, thanks. You mean like I'm not wearing a diaper, or how do you look like you stutter? But then I realized it would have been really insulting if he walked up to me and just been like, stutter. Yep. I know you're kind. I just moved. Like I said, the reason I moved is because I'm going through a breakup right now. So the past few months I've been like relearning how to date. So like recently I asked a girl if she wanted to see Mission Impossible. She was like, not really. Yeah, she's like, yeah, that's just like another white guy shooting movie. Like, I would rather see a movie that was more reflective of my story. Yeah, and I think that's so funny because it implies that when I watch Mission Impossible, I'm like, ah, yes, my story. So glad there's finally a movie about me on the big screen. It's a movie about international assassins. You see in that movie where he goes to like a luxury hotel and he kills like 300 Japanese guys? And like in her mind, when I watch that, I'm like, I think it, he says it. This is crazy. Who has been reading my diary? I swear to God. So I'm also a sober guy, I don't drink. And it's funny how your friends react when you stop drinking. Like I went out with my friend and we were talking about the breakup. And he was like, you know, Nick, no one would judge you if you started drinking again. I was like, wow. That means a lot from a cocaine addict like you. So glad I won't be judged by the guy who I once saw do blow while driving a car. Think we get more waiters in here? Are there more waiters in here? If the mic can stop working, is that okay? Mic's working good though, I don't want to jinx it. I also, here's something more too. I started seeing a girl like 6 weeks after the breakup. Not super seriously, but she was kind of worried because I was seeing her after the breakup. She was like, you know, Nick, I don't want to just be Alice number 2. That's my ex's name. She was like, I don't want to just be Alice number 2. And I was like, well, good news, you are mommy number 14. So, you don't have to worry about that. She was a poet. This girl sent me weird texts. She was like, yeah, she once sent me a text that said, do you think the world is more aligned with chaos or order? Yeah, and it's like, just write the poem. Do you know what I mean? Like, why do I have to be involved in this? I'm not doing your job for you right now, okay? Something you have to figure out on your own. That girl though, she was really short. She was 5'1", and I'm 6'7". So she was kind of worried, right? She was like, Nick, before we have sex, I'm worried it's going to hurt. So I need to know how big her penis is. So she was like, how big? And I'm not going to say the answer to that question. Let's just say I told her and we definitely had sex.
We're sorry.
Yeah. I told her the number and that made her feel safe. So that's good. This is the noise she made when I said the answer to how big a penis is. This is the noise she made when I said we're going to do this. She went like this. Oh. Sorry. All right, guys, thank you so much for listening to the
Clap it up for Nick Viagas. Awesome good stuff. But Nick looks like almost every tall Eastern European villain in every movie ever. And he looks like Vladi Divac. He do Turkaloo, you know what I mean? And recently, he looks like Richard Mole, just from Bull, from Night Court. Remember Night Court? That could be his grandson. That's like an older reference. That's an aging myself. I'm 44 years old. Clap it up for me. I'm 44. Clap it up. I'm happy. Because black people don't live that long, man. Especially black males. Between diabetes, police brutality, and child support, we are an endangered species. And as you get older, your priorities start to change. When I was young, I used to want to get some sex. Now that I'm older, I just want to get some sleep. I don't need pussy, I need pillows. I don't need the booty, I need the blankets. I don't need titties, I need Tempur-Pedic. Your sex goals change when you get older. You understand what I'm saying? When you're young, it's all about the orgasm. When you over 40 and you're a man, peeing after the orgasm feels better than the orgasm. Because nowadays, if I get lucky and I have sex with a woman and I come, I'm like, ooh, ah, baby, that was good. Make me a peanut butter and jelly sandwich. But when I pee after that shit, I'm like, ah, shit. Like, baby, could you do that thing that made me pee after I came? It feels so wonderful. I need a cigarette. Get strange injuries when you get older too. Strange injuries, man. You know what I'm talking about? The other week, I tore my ACL playing basketball in my dreams, man. I hit the game winning shot, Curry. Now I gotta take ice baths instead of bubble baths. Using Bengay like it's lotion. Going on my day smelling hospital bed fresh. Hospitally fresh. But I realized I was getting old when I realized I really do enjoy the taste of a pastrami Reuben. And for those that don't know, that's an old school sandwich with old school ingredients. It comes with Swiss cheese, Thousand Island, sauerkraut. That's convalescent cuisine. I have it every Thursday at 4 p.m. with the tapioca pudding and a yoo-hoo while watching the Golden Girls. I think Blanche is beautiful. And if you could bring her back to life, I would make her my boo-boo. Because Blanche got that boom, 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 boom. Thank you for being a friend. Help me out now. Travel around the road. That's so beautiful. Your heart is true. You're a give it up for the church, clap it up for white church, the Catholic church, clap it up for church. Blanche was beautiful. She's the reason why I love older women. I'm not talking about 10 years older, I'm talking AARP. Because older ladies don't play no games. Iron your suit, read you a bedtime story, give you some of those nice, warm, soft oatmeal cookies. You ain't never had grandma's oatmeal cookies, so you had her nice, soft, warm oatmeal cookies. I want to meet a lady so old, if I get her pregnant by accident, she will give birth to a college graduate. That baby go from maternity to fraternity immediately. Summa cum baby. Yeah, that was a mouthful. Listen, we're going to keep this show rolling.
We're going to keep it rolling. Coming next to the stage, give me some of your energy, coming next to the stage all the way from New Jersey. Matt Rivera.
Hell yeah, give it up for Mo, guys. This is a fun fucking show. I'm so glad we kept it old school with the mic situation. This was scary. I like that we got an older crowd here, because normally I go to shows and I think, there's no way I'm getting laid. You can look, but you can't touch, guys. Any Catholics in here? Just one Catholic, that makes sense. You guys look like you sacrifice chickens. That's cool. The reason I ask is because I grew up Catholic and I didn't want to offend anybody because I kind of look like unemployed Jesus. Like if after he rose from the dead, he didn't get a job, you know? But I got a couple illnesses, like just to name a couple. I'm diabetic, I have celiac disease, which growing up as a Catholic is tough because every week we got to eat Jesus. You know, like the body of Christ, the blood of Christ. Well, I'm allergic to that. So every week I would go to church, my grandmother, she would get upset with me. She'd be like, you're gonna go to hell, you have to participate. And I didn't know how to tell her that I didn't want to have to choose between going to hell or shitting myself in church. Because I know a lot of times we doubt the existence of God, but like, diarrhea is real. You know what I mean? I'm trying to be a good Catholic though, so last week I pulled up to the church with Tito's and corn chips. They didn't like that. But I just moved out of my mom's house. Thanks, guys. I'm 26, so I think it's kind of a big deal, you know? I remember we used to live in the Bronx, that's where I'm from originally, and my mom, we recently moved out to like South Jersey, so we got a house, so now she was a homeowner, which was awesome, but I don't like it because she got really cocky. She started bragging about her master bedroom, you know? Every time we would have like family over, she'd be like, my bedroom has a bathroom in it. Now I live in a studio apartment, which is dope. Because now I can be like, when I have people over, well, my bedroom has a stove. Let them know we got things going on, you know? Like I said before, I'm diabetic. And that's been weird, especially with dating, because my brother tried to set me up on a date. He was like, you're gonna love this girl, she's super sweet. And I asked her, like, what do you like about her? She was like, dude, she's your type. She's diabetic. She's type 1. That's literally your type. I was with you at the hospital. I still went on the date because insulin's expensive, so it's good to know people. You guys look like you have money. I dressed nice, but not on purpose. It was, I ran into laundry, and this is just what came out. But when I was, what is it? Words. Sorry, it might be the diabetes. I don't know what's happening right now. No, yeah, you're right. Okay, you know why I blanked out? Because you guys make me nervous and I wanted to talk about sex. So, well, sexual stuff, I should say. The last relationship I was in, we started to experiment with chocolate syrup. Yeah, and that shit was hot, but like as a diabetic, that shit hits different. Some people suck on titties for enjoyment. I suck on it for survival. It's been a couple minutes though, or a couple of months, I should say. It's so I've been single, so I've been looking at a lot of porn. Yeah, but I don't know. I've been looking at so much porn that like I got a couple favorites now. Like, I grew up in a military family, which is where I really like jerk-off instructions. Does ever being a kid trying to masturbate and just thinking to myself, there's a serious lack of leadership here. What am I supposed to do? Last one I got into was virtual reality porn. You guys heard about that? It's dope because you can see the sex, but you can also see what else is happening in the room. You know what I mean? The problem is that I get distracted. So I go with the intention to masturbate, but I'll end up just like judging their apartments. It'll be like, nice, they're fucking. But you couldn't wash the dishes? Anyway, that's my time. I'm Matt Rivera. Thank you so much.
Clap it up for Matt Rivera. That's some funny shit. Matt Rivera looks like Dollar General with Jason Momoa. He looks like if Jason Momoa would care more about poetry than like weights. He was talking sexual, but I got something sexual to say.
Say it.
Fellas, woo, we messing up. We fucking up, man. We are having a hard time pleasing the ladies. I looked up the statistic, right? And it said that women only orgasm from men 3 out of 10 times. 30% of the time. You know what I thought when I read that? Those some Hall of Fame baseball numbers. She got that Pete Rose pussy. That Cooperstown coochie. They need to hang her panties up in the rafters and throw that Hall of Fame jacket over her shoulders like James Brown. This is a man's world. Women complain that men only make them come 3 out of 10 times. You know what that tells me? If you want to come more, you need to fuck more. You need to fuck more. 10 times equals 3, 20 times equals 6, 30 times equals 9. If you want to bust more, you got to bust that coochie, boo-boo. Women complain that men don't make them come, but they seem to conveniently forget that men invented over 99.9% of all sex toys, including dildos. So the next time you're with your man, and it inevitably fails, and you have to reach for that toy as a backup plan. Remember, we made that for y'all. We knew our limitations. As the old saying goes, if you build it, they will come. Hey, coming next to the stage, man, all the way from Jersey City. Clap it up for the comedy stars of Russell Dolan.
The house. Oh wow, where in Ireland is your family from? Nowhere.
German and Russian.
Oh well, you got the bad Dolans. I'm so sorry about that shit. Well, I know what you guys are thinking. I'm not a used car salesman. I know I look like it. I look like someone who would sell you a car and then have my stepson steal your catalytic converter. Don't worry, I'm not close to my stepson anymore, so I just sell you a car. Oh man, what up, Suffield? This is my favorite field. I think I'm pronouncing it incorrectly, but it's all good. Well, here for laughs. Oh, we got it? All right, then we got it. All right, well, I'm sorry I didn't clean up for y'all. If I didn't know I was coming here kind of last minute, I would have shaved for y'all, because believe it or not, when I shave, I am a little cutie. Yes, believe it or not, people think I'm often cute. People are like, why do you let that hair go on your freaking face? Show your face up, show your face up. It's like, yes, shave my face, get lots of compliments. When I shave my head, people think I don't like black people. Just a couple little distance, totally different vibe. But no, I don't know about you guys. I'm always Googling black guys. Specifically New York Jets players. I'm a New York Jets fan. I've been going through a thing. When you're a white guy like me, you have to always prove how racist you are not. So I was going to say, New York Jets, they're the blackest team, and I rep the blackest team. Well, I don't know if you guys know. I am wrong. Do we all know who the blackest NFL team is? Anyone? Any guesses? How about that? Raiders? Okay. Well, no, I hate to say it. It is South Jersey's own, the Philadelphia Eagles. Yes, that is the blackest football team. Now, you're probably wondering, what's the whitest football team? You're like me. You're like, what's the whitest football team? Do you know what the whitest football team is? I always get a lot of Patriots, so you know they gotta work on that name. No, all right, guys. A little plot twist. It is also the Philadelphia Eagles. Yes, somehow the Philadelphia Eagles are the blackest and whitest team. So when you are told that nothing in this world is black and white, I want you to tell people it's the Philadelphia Eagles. Yes. I don't know if you guys can tell from the looks of me, but I get broken up with a lot. Yeah. I don't know why, but apparently it's a look. But yeah, I most recently went through a breakup, and I wanted to fill my free time with something, that's specifically getting money. So what I did is I became an Instacart driver. I became someone that delivers groceries, and I don't know if you guys know, but Instacart, they deliver a lot more than groceries. And the first time I ever did an Instacart delivery, I was asked to deliver Plan B to someone. Yes, Plan B. I know I'm an ally. I didn't ask for it. And it was hard for me because, like I said, I got into this after a breakup. So it was like, wow, me and my ex, we used to buy Plan B together, and I had to buy it for a stranger. I know. Well, that didn't make the matters worse. When I delivered the Plan B, they only tipped me $1. I was like, wow, I just cleared out your 9-month plan and only tipped $1. I don't know about you guys, that's a really bad tip. And I think I never had a job where thank you, yes. Let's hear it up, yeah. They understand what I'm going through. I never had a job where I had to work for tips before, so it really took me aback. I usually had a normal high-paying job. But then, the tip world is kind of screwed up, and I don't think you guys realize it's very further than the service industry. Have any of you guys ever gone I know, I'm talking weird. Have any of you guys ever gone skydiving? Well, skydiving is an exhilarating experience. You jump out of a plane with someone, you survive, hopefully, and then the thing that is the most craziest thing about skydiving is when you land. Your instructor will go, hey, by the way, just to let you know, I work for tips, so feel free to leave me a tip after you leave. I don't know about you guys, how do you tip someone that you just jumped out of a plane with and they made sure you survive? I have to send this guy $20 every month now. Yes, the tipping world is very fucked up. And now when I do Instacart part-time for more money, I have to really work for the tips. I got a really bad review recently for what this woman calls distasteful bagging. Distasteful bagging. Never heard that expression before. She only bought 2 items, Vagisil and peanut butter. Well, I put in 1 bag because I felt 2 bags would be distasteful. All right? And am I old-fashioned because I thought it was distasteful because there was no peanut butter in the mix? I don't know about you guys. Peanut butter, Vagisil, jelly. Oh, I messed up the joke. Oh, I'm so sorry. Basically, I was pissed off there was no jelly in the mix of the Vagisil peanut butter combo. But we all, I can tell, we all know, we all like Vagisil with our peanut butter and jelly, right? I'm not the only one, right? Well, hell yeah, this guy gets it. We've been at the same grocery store before. My Dolans get it over here. We get it.
I'm here for you, brother.
My full-time job is I work in television. I build television sets. All the trashy reality reunions that you watch, I build the sets behind that. And I used to have a really nice Chrysler Pacifica minivan. Yes, it was really great. They gave it to me for my job. But then I did the classic thing that men do after they get out of a relationship. I was watching porn while driving, and I crashed it. I know, classic. How did I do this? I crashed the car, and the way that my job punished me was they gave me a white Sprinter van. Do you guys know what they call white Sprinter vans? Do you guys know how a neighborhood reacts when you pull up with a white Sprinter van? Why is it in a world of white privilege, white vans do not have that privilege? I don't know if you guys ever been in a white Sprinter van or if any of you guys drive them and, ostracized like I am. But you can't help but be creepy if you drive those vans because they're not really built well. You don't really get the legroom that you want. You don't really get the space. There's not good electricity, so you're not listening to the radio station you want to listen to. So you can't help but drive a white van and be a little sketchy. I don't know about you guys, anytime I pull up to the Home Depot having to get supplies in my white van, I pull up, I'm a little graingly, I'm not as stretched out as I want, and everyone thinks I'm there to build a glory hole inside the Home Depot. I'm definitely not. But I'm just saying, if there was a chain of stores that would have glory holes, wouldn't Home Depot be the one? They got the tools, they have the bathrooms. We have the thing with Home Depot where the workers work in front. It's like the secret menu. Like you can get workers in the parking lot of Home Depot. You get workers in the bathroom of Home Depot. I'm just trying new things. Well, that being said, guys, stay hydrated, please. Stay horny, and if you want to talk to me, I'll be willing to talk to you. You know. And we'll be talking later about the family reunion. Okay? All right. Thanks.
Clap it up for Russell Nolan. That was funny. But Russell was dressed like Biff in Back to the Future Part 2. When he had the sports almanac, you know what I'm saying? Listen here, you can't show anybody the sports almanac. They're gonna take all my money. It's crazy, dude. Make it like a tree and get out of here. He's dressed like Saul Goodman. And Better Call Saul, is that too obscure? No. Breaking Bad, the lawyer? It just wasn't that funny. What's the Jewish actor with the dirt? You look just like him. I can't think of his name right now, but Franken. Al Franken or something like that. One of those guys, man. I can't think of his name. It'll come. What was that? No, not Alfred. What's the guy he was in a movie with Samuel L. Jackson, and he kept eating hamburgers and getting gassy.
Cool, that's right. Pulp Fiction?
No, it's not Pulp Fiction. Because you think about the scene. That is one tasty burger. And I will reign. No, I did that already. Yes, you did. Yes, you did. Somebody try to fuck it. Could you imagine that being like your pastor at your wedding? Samuel Jackson? Will you take this woman to be your lawfully armed to love and hold for 6 and a half to death till you part? You better kiss a motherfucker. Say yes. As you had a Wendy's drive-thru. Would you like the motherfucking 4 for 4 or the frosty with the French fries? Goddamn. Imagine a man trying to pick you up like that at the bar. Look real good. I want to get you drunk and take advantage of you. Coming next to the stage, man, this dude is real funny. He's been doing this thing up and down on the East Coast and making a name for himself in this comedy scene. Could you clap it up for the comedy stylings of Ish Gupta?
Yeah! Keep it going for more, everybody. Keep it going for more on all the comments we saw so far. You good? How are we doing, Suffield Country Club? You having a good time? That wasn't a joke. Isn't that what this place is called? She laughed harder at that than anything tonight so far. Is that not the name? It is? Alright, cool. I like that I'm here. It's fun, man. I've done comedy for 6 years. I've done clubs and bars all over the country, but like, it's always been my dream. Dude, I fucking made it, man. The Suffield Country Club. That's what it is. Yeah. That's how it works, dude. That's what comedy is, man. It's the Comedy Cellar, it's Caroline's, and the Suffield Country Club. That's where my career is going, dude. I've had a very interesting evening so far. It was very fun watching the struggle to get all this stuff set up for 20 minutes. I found out that I'm not that good at being Indian. Y'all were having a lot of technical issues, and you didn't ask for help once. Mo was like, Ish can be of no assistance to us in this situation. It's not gonna help, man. I'm not a smart idiot. That's my name. That's not a joke. What the fuck is wrong with you guys? You laugh at very odd things. I'm not a smart man. A lot of Indians are like engineers and doctors. I was not one of those things. I was actually a music teacher for 6 years. Yeah, thank you. Yeah, I mean, I quit. I don't know if you should really cheer for that. I was a music teacher in Hartford. Yeah. People clap for that. That's like, you get a weird reaction when you tell people you teach in Hartford. I'll tell people I taught in Hartford, they're like, thank you for your service. Yo, I did not feel like a hero when I was there. Teaching music will not make you feel like a hero. That is a silly subject when you're in a serious environment. Those kids would show up, they'd be like, I don't know where my next meal is coming from. I had to be like, yo, have you tried playing the recorder? I feel like that's what you should do next. I don't have any other solutions for you. I like teaching at Hartford. There are all these white teachers, they try to drop little bits of street knowledge that they gathered over the years. Never came out right. I was wearing a red shirt at my job. A teacher came up to me and was like, Ish, you should not wear those colors in this neighborhood. I was like, Christina, this is a button-down shirt. I don't think you know how gangs work. I don't know how many gang members you know, but I promise you 0 of them are shopping at Marshall's. That's not where they go, man. I loved the last day of school. You guys remember the last day of school? It was fun, right? Remember how your teachers wouldn't really do anything? We liked that too. It was a blast, man. One time on the last day of school, I just showed the kids a movie. I showed them The Lion King. That's a great movie, right? That's a classic movie, but that was not a good idea because I showed them The Lion King on the last day of school, and my class was only 45 minutes long. Yeah, some of you are ahead of me right now. For those that aren't, you know what happens when you show a child only the first 45 minutes of The Lion King? I can tell you what doesn't happen. Hakuna Matata doesn't happen. This was on the last day of school. Mufasa died, and then I was like, enjoy those 3 months with your family. Have a great summer break. It's an odd last day of school, man. It's very weird. I taught at a suburb school for a little bit, and they did some weird things. They put on an all-white production of Mulan. That shit was wild, dude. Mulan takes place in China. I've never been to China, but I'm pretty sure China does not look like Glastonbury, Connecticut.
Very fair.
Shit was insane, dude. I saw a white girl play Mushu. Like Eddie Murphy's character from the movie. You know what that's a white girl playing a black guy playing a Chinese dragon. I don't even know what kind of racism that is. I grew up listening to a bunch of different kinds of music. I grew up in a farm town. A lot of my friends listen to country music. You guys fans of that here? We got some fans. That's an interesting genre. Country's the only genre where dudes are like, yo, halfway through this love song, we should thank the troops. I've heard every DMX song. He's never done that. You say such weird things. Can I get your number? No, I'm just kidding. That got weird. But it's okay. I listened to a bunch of different kinds of music growing up. I listened to like pop punk and emo growing up. We got fans of that here. Well, I'm gonna do the joke anyway because we're there, man. That was a fun time. I listened to pop punk and emo in the early 2000s. That was a fun time to be a brown guy and confuse the fuck out of white people. Dude, it was great. They were too confused to even bully me. It was awesome. I show up to those shows. They'd be like, does this terrorist really listen to Green Day? Like, what the fuck? Didn't realize ISIS was sending their troops to Warped Tour every year. That would be something. Some newbie ISIS member shows up. Hey, boss, where are you sending me? Oh, we need you to go to Hot Topic, Habib. We need you to buy women's jeans. That's what you get to wear now. I got a new job. It's not because I tell these jokes, but I got a new job recently. It's different. I'm in an office now. I'm not really used to it. A lot of you look like you work in offices. That doesn't feel good that you're laughing at that. That was an observation, but that was... You guys reacted like, haha, yes, we do make more money than you. That didn't feel good. I work in an office now. I'm not used to it. Because I'm not used to being the dumb guy at work. I used to be surrounded by 4th graders. That's a very easy situation to be smart in. But now I'm an idiot because I don't know how Microsoft Excel works. I don't know how to communicate in corporate America. Apparently you can't respond to emails with just the word cool. Turns out corporate America does not look too kindly on that. I just spend all my time on the internet now. I just get distracted so easily. I learn fun facts that aren't going to help me at all. Can I share with you a fun fact that I learned?
Yes.
This is a fun fact that I learned very recently. I learned that on the Osama bin Laden raid, it's a fun fact, I swear. It's going to be fun in like 2 seconds. I learned that when the Navy SEALs took down bin Laden, they brought a dog with them. Did you guys know that? Nobody knew that? Here? Am I the only real American in this room? I thought there'd be at least one other patriot. Oh, we had someone? Oh, yeah. Isn't that cool? Isn't that cool they brought a dog with them? I think that's very fascinating. I feel like you can't use your dog voice with that dog. Like, he's done too much. You can still pet that dog, but you gotta talk to that dog like it's a regular person. You gotta be like, I appreciate what you've done for this country, sir. You're a good boy. I think the dog's the one that pulled the trigger. I think that's why they never told us who did it. I don't think the government wants to admit that there's an Air Bud-like situation. They've lied to us before, they'll do it again. That got a little weird, and I understand. That's half a joke and half just a conspiracy theory I made up, so stand-up is fun, you should try it sometime. You just make up things and people will believe it. It's awesome. I'll give you guys an option. What do you guys want to hear about? You want to hear about relationships or my living situation? What do you want to hear about?
Both. Relationships.
I'll do both. Which one do you want to hear about first? So what now?
Relationship.
Relationships? All right. I just got out of a breakup. I didn't hear what they said. What is that? What did we decide on? I got out of a relationship recently. I got out of a 2-year relationship recently. And it was with a writer. And that was very interesting because she wrote about very important things. Like one time she wrote an article about the wage gap, which that's an important issue, but that's a pretty crazy thing to write about if you're dating a comedian. That whole article was just her being like, men make more money than women except for my man. Now, how are you going to complain about inequality when your man gets paid in drink tokens? That's not how that works, dude. I'm back on the apps now. I'm back on dating apps, which I'm having a good time, but some of the experiences have been weird. Like one time a girl messaged me on Bumble. She messaged me about being a comedian, but she put comedian in quotes. That's fucked up, man. That's not right. I'm playing the Suffield Country Club right now. You put some goddamn respect on my name. All right, you guys like me, right? Okay, this next one could be a little bit of a bummer. I gotta check, so I'll tell you about something that happened to me recently. It's a little bit serious. Very recently, my apartment burned down. Yeah, it was pretty crazy, but here's the thing. That kind of thing will actually teach you who your real friends are. You know what I mean? My friends were there for me. They were sending me money. They were sending me clothes. It was also a weird way to find out how financially stable my friends are. One of my friends Venmo'd me $500. He still sells weed in our hometown. Bro, I was worried for a second. I was like, did you get promoted to a better drug? Because I don't think it's cool for me to have this money. I'm in therapy now. Y'all fuck with therapy here?
Yeah. Sure. Why not? Sure.
Yeah, let's let someone up there. We'll figure out what's going on. I like therapy. It's fun. Going to therapy after the fire, it was a fun way to find out that I should have gone to therapy before the fire. It was a very interesting way to find that out. My therapist did something hilarious the other day. She recommended weed to me. She was like, Ish, you've been through a lot of trauma. Weed is good for trauma. She was like, Ish, have you tried smoking weed? I was like, Doc, you are never gonna believe this. Yeah, take that, society. Turns out I've been fucking killing it the last 20 years. She wants to get me a medical marijuana card. That's exciting, right? I was excited about it at first. I'm not excited about it anymore. Because, like, weed's not cool if you have to do it. Nothing's cool if it's prescribed. It's not gonna be fun for me anymore, man. All my buddies are gonna be like, yo, you wanna smoke this joint and get some food? I'm gonna be like, nah, after we smoke this joint, I gotta write in my journal about my emotions. I worked some weird jobs in the past. I went to music school. I didn't always plan on being a teacher. I ended up being a teacher, but for a while I was trying to be a musician. And it got me into some pretty weird situations. Like one time, I got a job singing at people's funerals. That's a real job. That's a part of the U.S. economy. Hold on a second, you look worried. I didn't sing happy music. I did not show up with like an acoustic guitar and sing Wonderwall. It was not real. You don't have to be concerned. I was doing a show though. It was a few months before the last funeral I ever sang at. I was doing a show not too far from here. It was in Agawam, Massachusetts. Anybody been there before? Clap for Agawam. All right. You guys have not gotten any less confusing as the set has gone on. I don't know what you like. I don't know where your allegiances are, but I was doing a show in Agawam, and some weird shit was happening at the show. Don't do what this guy did after the show. This old dude came up to me and my friend, and he was trying to make jokes with the comedians, and it was not going well. It never goes well, right, man? It wasn't a good idea. He was an old white dude. He went up to my black friend. He made a joke to my black friend about fried chicken. And then it got even weirder because he looked at me and he was just like, Raja. Which I don't even know what that means. That's not an Indian thing. That's the tiger from Aladdin. That's 3 Disney jokes in one 15-minute set. Yeah. You're fucking welcome, Suffield Country Club. Mo hired a goddamn professional. What was I talking about? Aquam? I got you.
White people.
White. That's a consistent subject for me. Don't worry.
He's our token white guy with it.
So, what? You can't have token white guys. That's not how that works. I didn't know those existed. I thought you were just... What? All right, never mind.
Tell him, Raja.
I was in... Oh! Call back! He changed the game. All right. All right, I'm going to finish this story, hopefully. I was doing a show. in Agawam. This dude was saying weird shit. He said Raja to me. But then it got even weird because he asked me what I was. And I was drunk, so I told him I was Puerto Rican. And he got kind of scared, actually. He was a little concerned. He was like, I gotta be careful around you. And then I stabbed that guy. And then I sang at his funeral. So, you guys have been fantastic.
Clap it up for E. She's a beast. She's a beast. These next couple words have nothing to do with him at all, so I don't want to take offense or anything. But can we all agree that terrorists are weirdos? Ain't terrorists some weirdos, man? You got to be a strange individual to blow up a bunch of innocent people based on a religious belief you can't prove, and your main goal is to get booty in the afterlife. That's some weird, desperate shit, man. If you're getting real pussy, you ain't worried about dead pussy.
All I'm saying is, if there was an origin before 9/11, both of those towers would still be standing. And you ever realize, whenever you see the yearbook picture of a terrorist, they always have a look on their face like they just got caught masturbating in a public library? You caught me. Your face was a cry for help. They just needed a little bit of loving, man. I learned this word incel. That means involuntarily celibate. That means they're too weird looking to get any sex, so they get all this built up testosterone, you know what I'm saying? And they want to blow people up because nobody wants to blow up their balls. But I got a way we can rectify the situation. I got a pretty quick solution. It's hard for me to say this, but some of you ladies are gonna have to swallow your pride, start having random sex with weird looking strangers. You might save a couple of lives is all I'm saying. Now every time I say that, I lose the ladies in the room. I can hear the coochies collectively close like I could never have sex with a stranger. That is beneath me. Bullshit. Some of you women have had sex with strangers during your college years when it wasn't legal to get free drinks. You can't have sex with a stranger that's a potential terrorist to stop acts of terrorism. Y'all some selfish bitches. If I had pussy, I'd be a hero. They would call me Mo Heroin. I would be saving the earth one dick at a time. And I know that sounds kind of gay, but if I get back to save some innocent Americans, They always talking about 72 virgins. 72 virgins. That's a lot of motherfucking virgins, isn't it? First of all, where did they get this number from? And I've never slept with a virgin, but I can imagine that shit is extremely annoying. It's like, ouch, it's my first time, slow down. Ouch, it's my first time, slow down. You gotta deal with this shit for eternity. 3 women an hour for 24 hours for all time? Fuck 72 virgins. Just give me like 5 holes, I'm good. 5 holes in a gas station, honey, will do the trick. They be shooting up all kinds of shit. They be blowing up all kinds of shit. They shot up a country concert. They shot up a techno club. They even blew up an Ariana Grande concert. And it made me realize one important thing. You could actually lose your life if you're a fan of shitty music. Step up your taste and your tunes. I can't see them blowing up the Doobie Brothers. Those motherfuckers is legends. Be careful somewhere where I can no longer go. Oh God, the music was so good I was gonna blow the place up, but I'd rather just dance with my machine gun than tell them into a fool, cause he's that I am hot. I wonder why does my terror sound Jamaican, man? Since when did Saddam Hussein become Usain Bolt? And coming into the stage, we're about to switch up the energy and make it a little bit more soft and more delicate, but equally as strong. It is the comedy stylings of Eleazar. What? Hold on, what just happened?
I thought it was me! I thought it was him! Irish German terrorists over there.
Just keep going.
You just came out of the portal. I didn't even know you were here.
Just try to take a leap. That's all.
You look like Bob Saget mixed with Conan O'Brien. This is my impression of Norm Macdonald. Rest in peace, Norm Macdonald. The reason why I like doing comedy is for the whores. Coming next to the stage, you got Emily Sierra.
Your time you could.
That was great.
Hello, great to be here. Because we had a January 6th ride happen over here. That's crazy. Oh, so you thought you were coming up on stage? He's like, I just hear my name and I stand up. definitely. Love that. I know, I thought you were going to give my time away to this white guy. It wouldn't surprise me, honestly. Being a lady in a male-dominated field, you know. But I'm soft and delicate, like most of so you're in for a treat, you guys. Oh, you got it all. I'm like a cactus. Yeah, so what's your name? You look really Irish.
John Dolan.
John Dolan. I was gonna guess John Smith, so I'm pretty close. And you thought your last name was Sierra? You thought like, because that's my last name.
Schultz.
Oh,
Schultz.
okay. Schultz?
Peter Schultz.
That's Peter Schultz?
That's Peter Schultz.
You're Dolan. I know, I thought the Irish Dolan was over here.
Yeah,
You're
that's the German
Schultz.
Irish guy.
Oh, the German Irish guy. Okay, I'm gonna call you German Bounty Man, because you have a really nice flannel on. A lot of flannels here today, a lot of bounty paper towel men. We love it. A lot of guys wearing vests for the look, not for the warmth, you know what I mean, right? You know what I mean? You like it adds a little texture to the button down like this, you know? It's fun, it gives it the pop. Like he's got a vest, the manager's got a vest, Papa Blue. He does look like a blue M&M though, it's kind of cute. I like it. He's like, bitch, want to see your microphone stop working? It's dangerous, like being the only woman, sometimes I make these jokes, I get followed to my car, I say them right away. They're like, that's the last time you told that joke. No, I'm excited to be here, It's actually my first time in Suffield. You guys, this is nice. It's nice up here, okay? I usually drive up 91 and I'm like, Enfield, crack, heroin, Suffield, they just got a prison. No, you guys have more. You have way more, okay? I drove through the main street that had all the fancy... I was like, I could just knock on one of these doors and they'll give me hot mulled cider. And like teach me how to bake Irish soda bread. Like this is gonna be so cool. Definitely give out the king size candy bars here, right? Yeah. Clap if you give out king size Halloween candy bars. Alright, oh my god, she's like, I don't know. No, you're amazing. You look like you set up the whole house for them. You make them like bob for apples too. I love it. I'm going to her house. I'm going to her house. We're trick-or-treating next year. Were you guys dressing up for Halloween this year? You just dressed like middle-aged people when they're retired? I don't know. Like, I feel like at that point, like, I wouldn't want to dress up either. I'd be like, I don't know, man. Let's just make it to tax season. Yeah, for this year, actually, for Halloween, I'm usually something cute, something fun. For this year, I just wanted to be financially stable. So I didn't go out trick-or-treating. I did go out to the bar with the sugar daddies. Woo! So it kind of was like trick-or-treating. You're like hoping for a treat, but then they trick you when they take their teeth out. You're like, that's crazy. And you're like, I'm like, if only I could take my teeth out too, it'd make things a lot easier. You guys, no way in hell I'm going down on a sugar daddy dick, okay? It's not gonna happen. I thought about it one time. I was like talking to this gentleman. He didn't just have a boat, he had a yacht. So I was like, all right, you're that kind of money. He like didn't want to call it a boat. He preferred it be a yacht. So we were like hanging out, we're at dinner, and then, you know, we go back to his estate. It was huge. It was a huge house. And then I was like, okay, things are happening. I'm gonna have to do some jobs for this fella. And then things drop down there, and I'm just like, oh wow, this hasn't been touched since Reagan was in office. This is crazy. And like, I didn't even have to do anything. I just go, dust everywhere, flies. Found a dinosaur fossil in it. It was nuts. Yeah, so I don't really date the sugar daddies. The ones who are like not that old, like the ones without the walkers I'll date. But the ones with the walkers, you don't have to date for that long because they're not living for that much longer. You know? So it works out. No, I'm kidding. And don't tell my parents, they'll be so upset with me. They want me to meet someone serious, but I'm like not serious about that. Is anyone single here tonight? Woo, yeah, girl! Oh, round of shots on me. What are you drinking?
Chardonnay.
I can't afford that. It's water. Woo! One of these men will buy her a Chardonnay. Right. How long have you been single for?
A couple years.
A couple years. Okay, cool. She's like, I forget. Who cares? He was an asshole. Have you been dating after?
Yes.
Yeah? Oh my God. You go out, as the young kids, we call it IRL in real life? Or use the apps. Oh, she's like, yeah, I'm fucking hot, bitch. Like, what are you talking about here? It's just Lands End sweater. I catch all the guys. Same, that's where mine's from. Yeah, you should try the dating apps though. No, I'm kidding. You should not. You should not try the dating apps. It's awful, you guys. You all probably met your person in IRL, in real life. My generation, we have to use the dating apps, and they're challenging. Like, I wish people told me dating apps are like, you have a brand new house you want to furnish, but the only place you could shop at is the dump. Really. Because like everything's used, everything's like been sat on and messed around with. It's like, you don't want it. People get rid of stuff at the dump, you know? They're like, some sad person wants it. Yeah, me, maybe. And it's awful. Because like you think you find a good find, right? You're like, oh my god, this is the cutest couch ever. But then it has bed bugs and bad credit. Like, what are those bugs called that are in beds? Bed bugs. Yeah. Or you think you find like a really cute lamp, but it's never worked a day in its life. This is not for me. So I'm back to meeting guys in person. It's definitely different though as I've gotten older. Because when I was in my early 20s, it was so easy. I would go out to like all the clubs in Hartford. I talked to the hot guys with like the six-pack and the tattoos. And now that I'm 30, I go out to the bars and I just look at the guys and I'm like, you got Aetna? And dental? Ooh, okay. I like, that's a nice package. No, sir, not talking about that package. Your benefits package. I want to hear more about that. Tell me about that, yeah. So I wish, though, guys out here, though, they're not, our generation, they want to go 50-50 on the dates. Clap if you're against that, if you think that's bad. Thank you, ladies. You guys are clapping so your wives don't get mad at you, I get it. Like, ones are expensive, nobody told me. I have to keep paying for shit. Yeah, I was out with this guy once and he took me out and then I didn't give him a second date and he texted me so upset. He's like, wow, after $96 later, I'm surprised I didn't even get a second date. I was like, I'm surprised you thought that would work on me. You carried it down to the number. I was like, you did math to get to that. Like, you had to remember how much you spent on me. That's bullshit. Yeah, so I'm just single again, and it's hard because I come from a big Italian family. Do we have any Guidos here tonight? All right, we're like fake Guidos. All right, I figured this guy. I knew Vito over here. With his fucking black on black, all white sneaks. He doesn't do labor in those sneaks, you guys. He wears those out on the town. You know? When he sips a little Campari, little Aperol Spritz. That's what's up. Are you actually from Italy?
No.
Are you from the Jersey Shore? You look like a very classy Pauly D.
I was Pauly D for Halloween.
What? That's perfect! Oh my god, that's perfect. But are you like kind of Italian?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
100%.
Yeah, but like born here though.
Yeah, first generation.
Yeah, so okay. So like Olive Garden Italian?
No. Like, no.
Yeah, no. He's like, I know there's a G in front of gnocchi, okay? I know. Wait, it's not a shark tooth, sir, it's a pepper. But, oh my god, alright, Irish.
I'm
man.
Irish guy.
Yeah, you're Irish guy. Wear your potato necklace, okay? Whatever the hell you guys got. We'll talk about who's better making food later. It's us, okay? Yeah, so are you single?
No.
He's like, no, I got a gumad, right? Love that, yeah. My Italian family, like I said, they hate that I'm single. Like my grandma, she's like, Emily, when are you gonna find a nice man? I said, I don't know, Noni. She's like, well, things down there, they're kind of like a garden, and one day they're just gonna dry up and there's a frost. I was like, what? Are you talking about my eggs? Like, Noni, relax. Like, if I have a kid, you're gonna be dead, so it doesn't matter to you. Come on, Noni. No, she's honestly gonna outlive us all. She just drinks sambuca. You know, that's like medicine for Italians for sure. But like I said, I'm very Italian, and my grandparents were born there. And my grandpa, he was great. He wanted to make sure I knew all the important Italian words growing up. So he taught me from a really young age. He taught me like ciao, hello, andiamo, let's go, putan, whore. Yeah, I heard him say that one a lot. I was like, Grandpa, I'm 7. What does that mean? He goes, putana, it means friendly woman. Like your grandma. Okay. Yeah, it turns out I talked to Noni. Noni, she kind of was a hoe back in the day. She was, okay? Like she was. Like she was not a 10 by today's standards of hotness, like not a 10. But she did have 10,000 acres of land. So her olives brought all the boys to the farm. They were lining up, and they were like guys would send her gifts in the mail. They were sending her love letters and gold. It's like, damn, you know what guys send me? I get 10 p.m. dick pics. That's about all I get. Granny's in the back. You don't want to live to see those dick pics. They're crazy. I mean, we would probably have some laughs about it. It'd probably be good for your cholesterol, just to like see them. But I don't know. They're rough. Like, oh my god. And like I get a lot of different dick pics, so I save them and just send them to my group chat with my friends. And we just play this game. I'm like, guess his name. Brian with an I or a Y. It's like, I don't know, it looks like a Kevin Dolan. It's a small potato. It's a small potato. I like how the manager moved into the corner like I can't see him anymore. He's like, if I vanish, you won't make fun of me anymore. That festival's in the dark, sir. You're always fine. Yeah, but being Italian was fun, except for the parts when my grandpa was very racist. It was just not cool. Like, there's like Sopranos racist. He took it to like the next level. Like, actually, my first boyfriend looked a lot like our last comedian, Ish. He was very, very cultured looking, if you will. Yeah, he was great. It wasn't Ish. I wouldn't date Ish. He's too poor. He can't fix my computer. Where's the fun in that? It's like no perks. So I'm dating this Indian guy. He was really sweet. And I bring him over to meet my grandparents for Sunday dinner. And the first thing my grandpa goes, "Oh, what up, Muslim motherfucker?" I was like, "Grandpa, he's from India. Can you be a little nicer?" He was like, all right. I'll do better next time. I'm just making a joke." So I bring my boyfriend over the next time. And my boyfriend comes empty-handed because nobody told him you have to bring something for Italians. So he comes over and my grandpa's like, "Oh, I'm glad I didn't ask you to cook anything. You would have made a bomb." I was like, "Grandpa, do you love me? Be nicer to him." He's like, "All right, I'm just making a joke. Come on." So I bring him over the third time, and my grandpa, I thought he changed because he was nice. He shook my boyfriend's hand, and he invited my boyfriend to sit at the head of the table with him, which in Italian culture, that's like a huge deal. So they're there having fun, things are going good. And then my grandpa raises his wine glass and he goes, "You know, I want to make a toast. I've been very rude to you in the past, so I got a nickname for you. Welcome to the family, Balsamic Bin Laden." And that's when he broke up with me. It's like, all right. So I tried a guy named Jamal next. Grandpa, no, I'm kidding. Grandpa did not like that at all. He told me this. He's like, "You know that phrase, once you go black, you don't get invited back?" It's like, that's not the phrase, Grandpa, but I feel like that's your new phrase. Cool. Yeah. So, but now my grandpa's dead. I date whoever I want. You know, his ghost does haunt me sometimes. You know, I'm kidding. No, I'm only kidding. You guys are so fun. Like, I'm performing in front of a fireplace that's not working. Like, these very expensive succotash. Like, the microphone finally works. This is really cool. And it's probably my favorite stand-up show of the month, which is cool. It's just November 4th. No, I'm kidding. Of the year for sure. Because I had some weird stand-up shows this past year. Like, I did this show at a strip club, it was my first time at a strip club. I was excited. That show was just sticky. Okay, that was sticky for all the wrong reasons. And I did this show at the strip club. Maybe some of you have been to it, but you don't want to say it in front of your wives. Jimmy's a strip club?
No, Jimmy knows.
Oh, Jimmy knows. We'll talk to Jimmy? Yeah, okay, cool. We'll ask Jimmy after. But the strip club I was at was called the Magic Lantern. You guys ever venture that? Yeah, I know, sir, it's closed. You were telling me in Palmer. Yep. He's like 4 years ago. It closed on August 25th. I was there at the closing ceremony. I gave all the strippers a 5 instead of 1. I'm a legend, Kevin D. They never forget Kevin D. Yeah, but so I was at Magic Lantern, I think right before it closed during the pandemic. Because I was trying to do stand-up wherever when the pandemic happened, and the strip clubs, they didn't care. They're like, you know what, we all got diseases here, come on. So I walk in. Guys, I took a whiff of this place, and I was like, I've never smelled chlamydia, but I think I just did.
Yes, you did.
And then I was looking at the carpet. I was like, wow, this strip club's been around since the 70s. This is an original 70s shag carpet. And then I got closer. It was just pubic hair. But like, besides all that, the weirdest part of the show though was when they shared the poster for that show on Facebook, and my dad liked it. And I was like, no, it got weirder when he changed the thumbs up to the heart reaction. I was like, yo, Dad, I messaged him. I was like, are you trying to see me or some titties? He's like, come on, Ed, if I were a boob guy, I wouldn't have married your mom. I was like, all right, that checks out. That's right. But my dad, he's so supportive. He comes to all my shows. Not here tonight. But he did go to that one at the strip club. He did. And he stayed even when I left. Then it was crazy. He went back the next night. I was like, Dad, there's no show. He's like, I know. Oh, I'll leave you guys with one more. I also did a show at a weed lounge. Do we have any stoners here? Woo, yeah, she raised her hand quietly. She's like, don't tell my husband right next to me. I do gummies when he goes to golf. Yeah, Mitch, that's how you do it up. Take his credit card to the dispensary. I do. I love to smoke, and I was doing this weed show. It was at this private weed lounge all the way in Rhode Island. It was so much fun. And they had all kinds of weed there. They even had the oil dabs that you smoke. She shook her head. She's like, oh yeah, I know what that is. Girl, we smoke crack. We have, that's intense. That's like, you need a creme brulee cooker to smoke that and get high. That's some crack activities. So I smoked my first dab there, and I'm high as hell. And then I have to drive an hour and a half back home to Connecticut. I was like, girl, how are we gonna do this? So I get behind the wheel, and I put on a podcast to help me focus, and it was going really great. And then I went to rewind it. I realized I wasn't playing anything. Those are just my thoughts the whole time. You guys have been so fun. If you're on Instagram, you want to find me there. I'm Emily.Siero. We're going to give Mr. Schultz a guest spot. See what he does.
That was really dope, man. You guys enjoyed the show? Have you enjoyed the show thus far? Take care of your bartenders and waiters and all that good stuff, blah, blah, blah. At the end, if you want to follow my socials, you can scan your phone with this QR code. And I got a couple of shows in a couple of weeks. I got an NC-17 show. It's like dirty. It's just the dirtiest of dirty. The woman that's headlining used to open for Angel Dice Play, and she used to open for Paul Mooney. So you want some of you guys want to scan that. And yeah, that's pretty much it, man. I done said enough jokes for the night. I'm just gonna bring up an individual that's about to close this bad boy out. One of the reasons why we are here, all the way from New Jersey. As a matter of fact, when I first met this man, I met this man at the Comedy Store in Los Angeles in 2018. He was on the same show as Sarah Silverman. Not even lying. You know what I'm saying? So this dude is fun. He's official. You know, I know he's tired. I know Steven Spielberg. You know what I'm saying? George Lucas. You know what I'm saying? Kenny Rogers. You know what I'm saying? Wilford Brimley. I mean, William T. Riker, if he stopped working out. That's what from Star Trek. You got I got some Star Trek nerds right there. It's like, I'm not a nerd. I'm starting center for NFL. Yeah, picture ass, man. Coming next to the stage, closing out the show, all the way from Jersey, Eleazar Guzman.
Keep it going for Mo one more time, everybody. Yes. I love this crowd. Thanks for having me, everybody. I'm so excited to be here. Yes. I see some faces I recognize. Like this guy. He looks like me if I was successful. Hell yes. I don't know if you can tell. I don't know if you can tell by the flyer, but I'm wearing the same shirt as the flyer, so I need all the success I can get. Yeah, but I am happy to be here. I'm not gonna lie, I was a little nervous. before I came up here. So I smoked outside to calm my nerves. You guys ever smoke and feel like you're gonna have a heart attack? I gotta stop smoking meth. No, I even looked in the mirror. I was in the bathroom. I was going through it. I was going through my jokes. Looked in the mirror. That's a bad time to realize you look like a Puerto Rican Harry Potter. So, yeah, I checked my forehead. It's not a lightning bolt. It's a plantain. So, yes. Yes, I like this guy watching comedy like he's judging me. Fuck yeah, it's just like this. Yes. Hell yes, yes. Give it up for the tribunal of Suffield, everybody. Right here. Right here. I like how there's nobody sitting in front. Like I'm not sure if I'm either going to do a comedy set or go to jail for 5 years. I'm not sure. I'm not sure. Hell yes. Hell yes. Yes, I love this. I'm a comic from New Jersey. Oh, okay. We got anybody from New Jersey here? I was hoping to get a ride home. Shit. Damn.
All the other comedians.
Yeah, I know. I took Amtrak. Yeah. I was in New York waiting for my Amtrak train, and this lady, she thought she was on the right side to go to Connecticut. So I told her she was wrong. She was like, "You gotta tell me. I know how to get around. I know where I'm going." I was like, "All right." Then I saw her wrong train pull up. Saw her get on the train. Saw her pull away. I was like, "Wow, what a dumb bitch." Afterwards, I realized that was my train. Yeah. Yeah, I am Latino. Anybody here Latino? God damn. I checked to see if it was the staff. Nope. No. Nope. No, they're actually whiter than you guys somehow. This is crazy. I think the manager has a sunburn. This is wild. This is wild. Yeah. Wow. All right. Well, to introduce you guys to Latinos, I am Puerto Rican, which means I don't speak Spanish. Yeah, yes, this guy who hires Mexicans knows exactly what I'm talking about. Yes, yes, yeah. Yeah, it's weird. It's weird, especially since I go to family reunions all the time, and I don't know what anybody's saying. So I just stick by my grandma, because I know she loves me. She's got this really cute nickname for me. She calls me Puto. Wow, you guys are white as fuck. Holy shit. I was like, oh, okay, you guys never even met your workers. Holy shit. You just slinging checks out here. Alright. Alright, fuck yeah. Okay. Shit. Fuck. I feel more at home here than New Jersey. This is weird. It's weird because nobody ever believes me when I say I'm Puerto Rican. Especially not financial aid. So, like, I feel like I could be in the middle of the Bronx, wearing a Puerto Rican flag as a cape, and stabbing a guy in the street, and still somebody be like, "Stop that Jewish man!" Yeah. Here's a fun fact. I grew up Jehovah's Witness. This guy said, "No." I love that reaction. Because even Scientologists are like, "Yikes." Yeah. Sir, would this be a weird time to ask if you've accepted Jehovah as your Lord and Savior? It would? Well, too bad. Mo, lock the doors. I brought my Bible tonight, motherfuckers. So, yeah. No, as a Jehovah's Witness, I grew up very sexually repressed. As you can tell by my total vibe. And for this table, that's the energy you give off. I gotta translate. The tribunal might send me to 6 years now. I'm not sure what's happening. I love how inclusive they are. They finally have a black guy. So fuck yeah. Hell yes. Hell yes. Yeah, it was weird. Stuff like my first kiss was really weird. Like first time a girl ever told me I want to kiss you. I was like, you sure to hold hands first? She was like, no, look, just close your eyes and open your mouth. So I was like, oh God. Some of you are laughing, but that was a great day, all right? It was a great day. January 8th, 2023. Best day of my life. No. Hey, look, it's been a few months. I've been fucking. I'm out here. I have my own method of picking up girls. I go up to random women and ask them for the time. You can use it if you want, but this guy just looks like a stronger version of me. So, I'm just giving points to the homies. You know what I mean? Yeah, so I go up to a random woman and ask her for the time. The other day I went to this random girl. I asked her for the time. She was like, oh my God! Get away from him, call the cops! And I was like, all right. So I climbed out of her window. But I'm going to see her again, so I'm excited about that. Yeah, I'm a weird guy. I'm a weird really. I don't know how to pick girls. I don't know how to say the sexy thing. That's my biggest problem. Like the other day I was in a bar and this girl, she sat next to me. She put her hand on my lap. It started getting hot and heavy. She goes, so, how big is your dick? And I was like, let's just say, if it was a knife, it'd be illegal. But still a misdemeanor, so no felonies down here, baby. You know what I mean? There's a lot of guys down here with legal knives out here. So it's a tough crowd, but what's wrong with a legal knife? I've had some weird problems with my family recently. My cousin came out as gay at my uncle's funeral. Yeah, she's looking at me like I'm ready to punch that motherfucker right now. She's like, tell me what his name is. He came out as gay at my uncle's funeral, right? And every time I tell people that story, they're like, wow, that's the worst time to come out as gay. And then I thought about it for a while, and I was like, no, I think the worst time is at the bank. When you walk up to the teller, and you hand her a note that says, don't make a scene, I'm gay. The joke is that he was robbing the place. Okay, all right, I'm translating. Tribunal, believe in me. Yes. Hell yes. This guy's trying to duck while he's 8 feet tall. What the fuck? Might as well have been a fucking Smurf on stilts. What the fuck is that? Oh yeah, okay. Yes. What? Uncle Fester with a 100K job? What the fuck? He looks like the uncle that won't touch me because it's a liability. So, yes, hell yes. I like you guys. This is you guys look like the coolest PTA meeting I've ever seen. You guys, oh, that's the president? The president of what, Karen's? No. I should have known that was sensitive out here. She's like, I never asked for the manager. Only the assistant manager. I want him to fear for his job. Yes, I'm just kidding, of course. Yes. I had a very weird background. My family, it's very strange. For example, my real father was a criminal.
You said Puerto Rican, right?
Yeah. We are in Connecticut. Yes. Quick. What do you think about black people? He doesn't hire them. That's exactly what he thinks. Oh, no, I'm kidding. Yeah. We love each other here. Yes. Okay, we're having fun. Yeah, I can't get out of my mind that you look like fucking Uncle Fester, dude. What the fuck? Yes. But anyway, yeah, my real father was a criminal, Puerto Rican, and my stepdad was a little person. Oh. So I had no one to look up to. When I met my stepdad, I was just 4 years old. And he was just a little bigger than me. And my mom was like, "This is your new stepdad." I was like, "My stepdad is 7 years old? What the fuck?" It was weird. It gives you a lot of confidence having a stepdad as a little person. That's literally why I'm here. But yeah, no, he used to hit me. And even when I was 4 years old, I was like, this bigger kid hits like a bitch. I gotta leave a couple seconds to think about it, But, so good. Laugh harder then. No. I look up to my stepdad still, to this day. He's a big part of my life. You know, I can't forget about the things he taught me, like how to throw a baseball with two hands. I like it because some of you aren't laughing like he's here, but he's definitely not here. I've been told I have a middle school energy. I've also been told I have the vibe of a guy who stands outside of middle schools. But being religious, they taught me how to be a nice guy. I grew up a nice guy. You know, I can't help it. Nice guys finish last, even in a gangbang. So it sounds like some people finish last in a gangbang. Well, one time I showed up to an orgy with flowers. They were like, "You're going last, bro." Yeah. I'm bad with relationships. This one date I went on, this one relationship I had years ago. She was very independent. She lived alone. And then one day I went over her house and I saw that her toilet seat was up. So 3 things ran through my mind. Either she's got a brother, she's fucking someone else, or she uses some kind of weird funnel thing to be standing up. Turns out she was fucking her brother. With the weird funnel thing. So, yeah. I thought this would have connected with the table in the back. I thought they would have been vibing with me. I recently moved out of my sister's apartment. Thank you. Now I'm in the basement, so okay. I got my own place, sort of. But yeah, I was living with my sister, and she's got this baby, and she auditioned him to be the next Gerber baby. Yeah, and he lost. And he lost to a kid with special needs. And my sister was telling me about it. I was like, oh man, what a downer. That means he probably has Down syndrome. So I'm just teaching everybody here. Is it terrible? Who said it was terrible? Who said it was terrible? Yes. It's okay. It's okay. What do you do for a living? The way you said it looked like a lie, but I believe you. You're like marketing. Your eyes went cross-eyed. It was wild. All right. This is your family over here. Yes. Okay. All right. This guy has hands in the face. Okay. Oh, holy shit! Are you guys related? That's your father? Oh wow! Oh, you got the genetics and the chin. That's crazy. Hell yes. Teenage? What the? How old is this guy here?
We don't know.
You don't know. Oh wow. Okay. You were born before you moved to Connecticut, apparently. Okay. Before the
Boston guy, North Shore, you know.
Boston. You just faked that Boston accent, motherfucker. Okay. Enough crowd work because they suck. No, it's to be honest, I've been going through a lot of things, right? And I'm glad to be here in front of you guys and speak about them. Mostly relationship stuff because I'm like always in my head, you know. I recently I broke up with this girl. And I drunk called her the other day, and I blocked the number because I didn't want her to know who it was. And I even changed my voice. And when she picked up the phone, she was like, "Hello?" And I was like, "You should give Eleazar another chance." It wasn't me on the phone, faking it. Okay, yeah, no, I've been trying to be out there more, dating more. And I'm also trying to be more honest about being on the spectrum. Like the other day, I was on a date and this girl was like, "Wow, you tell jokes, you make videos, what can't you do?" I said, "Make eye contact with you." And you know what's weird is that she played hard to get. And I found it ironic that her syphilis wasn't. Didn't take much to get it. Every time I'm up here, I always think about my past, think about, relationships and whatnot. I used to be engaged. I can tell none of you believe me, but I was engaged to a Muslim woman, and I loved her very much until one day we went to my cousin's wedding. And at my cousin's wedding, they passed around this meat. Everybody ate from the meat. My girl ate from it. Then my cousin goes up. He goes, "Thanks everybody for coming. I hope you enjoyed the pork." Yes, and I freaked out, she freaked out. She's like, "Oh my God, what am I gonna do?" And I never saw her again, because she went to hell. Because she went to hell. I don't know if they can hear me. I don't know if you guys can hear me in the back. Yes. Can we get a nursing aide around here? I miss her a lot, but yeah. No, yeah. You guys ever do phone sex? You guys fuck with phone sex? Oh, this guy left the room. These motherfuckers ain't gonna catch me tonight. That's what you're saying. All right. I'm fucking good at it. Just so you know, I'm really good at it. My last relationship was long distance, so that's all we could do. You know. Oh, they're having a good time back there. But yeah, long distance, yeah, it was tough. Especially since she got bored and started doing characters. And she got attached to one in particular. She really likes Elmo. I know it sounds weird. But Elmo loves the pussy. It's gonna get worse.
Keep going.
Oh, I'm gonna keep going.
More vodka.
Yeah, they have the tap just specifically for you back there. But yeah, it was hot. It was hot. She'd be like, "Oh, I'm gonna come," and be like, "Emma says you think you're pretty if you try." Yeah. She'd be like, "Did you come?" And be like, Terrible. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for having me. Yes. Keep going. Yes. Thank you.
Don't stop.
Don't stop. Okay, now you're saying weird shit. I don't.
Safe word, deeper.
The part that's bothering me the most is that you're making eye contact while you're doing it. That's the hard part. I was like, wow, you really are my uncle. Holy shit. Hell yeah. All right.
Yes.
Oh boy, you guys are ruckus. You guys are ruckus. You guys like history?
Yeah.
All right, yeah. I was about to say, these are World War II fans out here. Right here. I don't know what the fuck they're talking about. But I love history. I'm a big fan. I especially like to get high and learn about history. And the other day, I learned about the history of kings. And in most societies, most cultures around the world, in order to have a king, you'd have to have an incestual relationship. So like a brother would marry a sister. Right? But imagine what it'd be like to work for that king. Right, let me take you back 1,000 years. Guy goes up to a king. Says, "Sire! Sire! The French have attacked." And the king goes, "Yay!" Because he's retarded? I don't know. This guy's like, "Don't talk about my bloodline like that." Hell yeah. You really do look like George Lucas. This is bothering me, dude. You look like George Lucas if he was slightly Mexican. Just a little bit. Just a little bit. Honestly, I think the Star Wars movies would have been better because he would have worked harder. You know what I mean? I'm just spitballing here. You know what I'm saying? I'm just spitballing here. She's got her arms crossed like she's about to do a freestyle. I love it, dude. Hell yes. Hell yes. Fuck yeah. A lot of vests out here. Look at that vests. Got a vest guy in the back. Yes, I love it. Oh yes. Fuck yeah, I'm not looking at you. Sorry. She looks like she's gonna call my mom. I don't even know how she has her number, but it's pretty crazy. Oh yes, okay. Wow. You guys play golf here? I don't see any of you golfing for some reason. Wow. Does anybody play golf here? No.
That guy over there in the corner, the light blue.
I'm not believing anything you say. That guy in the corner? That guy who
Many of them play golf.
Many of them. Thank you.
No. He does. Peter.
Why does it have to only be him?
He's the only guy that thinks he can golf.
Play golf.
I can do nothing with this, just so you know.
Exactly.
And what is your name, sir?
My name's Pete.
Pete. He was the president.
Yes.
Thank you, President Pete, for embracing us. Wow, I'm sorry you got beat out by Barack. I don't know. It's a tough race out here. All right. Thank you for coming. Fuck yeah. Fuck yeah. I like how you brought a Russian assassin to your table. No, you guys ever seen that show Barry? You guys ever seen that show Barry? It was like the Russian guy who's like slightly lovable, but
Stop talking now. No. Any more questions?
I'm not sure if he's recording me or taking pictures of me for his friends later. I'm not sure. You guys are cool. Fuck yeah. This looks like a Target after party. This looks wild. I love it. I recently turned 33, everybody. Thank you. I was freaking out about it. I felt like I hadn't had enough sex in my life. That's not the punchline you asked for, all right?
Oh, Smitty!
I'll give her a second to not be red anymore. Yes. I was freaking out about it, yeah. So I just tried to go on as many dates as possible, right? And this last date I went on, this girl was like, look, I want to have sex tonight, but I have a UTI. And I said, look, I don't care what school you went to. Turns out I did care. That school stinks. I noticed the table in the back didn't laugh. I didn't realize we had alumni here. So I'll tell you, thank you so much for being here. I don't know if that was a good joke or you wanted to get the fuck out of here.
Great job.
I'm not sure. Thank you so much. I'm hoping the next one gets a clap. Hell yes. Let's go. Been lonely, been real lonely. That's me, I'm a lonely guy. Can't help it. Stop laughing, you motherfucker. It's always, oh, he's lonely, what a bitch. That's fine. It's fine. I'll only think about this forever. It's fine. It's fine. Get it out, lady. Welcome, sir.
Greek freak.
Yes, I recently got a prostitute and I bought it off of this guy. So, yes.
That's a good deal.
Yes. Not good enough, honestly. A little expensive. Suffield prices, I'm guessing. Yeah. I ordered the girlfriend experience. Yeah. So when I was having sex with her, I said, "Whose pussy is this? Whose pussy is this?" She said, "Literally anyone's." So, because she's a prostitute. I'm just trying to teach. It's okay. It's fine. Oh. Where do we end here? We end on another history joke, everybody. That's where we end. No? Keep going, no end. How good do you think I am? What the fuck? That's my energy bar is running out, you know what I mean? What happened?
Nothing. We're good.
All right.
How about Greek history? What do you got over there?
Greek history.
Yeah.
Pretty gay. No. That's all I got. That's all I got. Why are you pointing over here? What's up?
That's
The Greek freak?
the Greek freak.
Greek freak?
Guy.
Everybody's pointing at each other? Not gay. Are you his wife? And he's totally not gay. Is what totally. That's what he tells all his boyfriends. Okay. Wow, so what's up with this guy? Is he banging the pool boy? What's going on? What's up?
She's the bull boy.
It is 2023, so I don't know. I'm kidding. How long you guys been married for?
20 years.
20 years. Nice. He looks like he's mad about it. Kinda. Kinda. All right. What do you do, sir? What do you really do?
Right now? I work for the American Hockey League.
Work for the American Hockey
It's a
League.
true story.
It's a true. Oh, I believed you already. That's fine. What do you do there?
EVP of business.
EVP of business. You think I know what the fuck that means?
Executive Vice President.
Oh,
Marketing
okay.
Business. Yeah.
Oh, okay. All right. You guys play.
Charity work.
Yes, a lot. Yes.
Oh,
We love him.
give it up for these guys. Yeah, charity work. Charity work is totally not gay at all. Oh yes.
I want to use that hashtag.
He's thin, he's organized.
Hashtag doggy. Okay, all right. It sounds like you should have merch that's not gay on it. Just so everybody knows what your brand is. I honestly don't know how long I've been up here for.
Not long enough. Keep going.
5 minutes.
Not long
too long.
enough. What happened?
Nothing.
My third? Okay. I know you want me to keep me up here.
Yeah.
And that means I'm gonna get the fuck out of here
Yeah.
afterwards. That's what that means. But thank you all for having a great time. Give it up for all the talent for here, right? Yes. Yes, I'm glad you had fun with me. I'm glad you had fun with everybody. Give it up one more time for Mo Green, everybody. One more time for Mo Green. That was good, the comedy show.
Clap it up for all the comedians that went up and clap it up for yourselves. You guys were great. You were awesome. Did you really enjoy the show? Yeah! Well, Little Birdie told me this is something that they may be potentially trying to do like once a month. So tell a friend and tell a friend and tell a friend. And I got connections with like major acts all over the world pretty much, man. So, of course, every single time, man. Every single time. Yeah. So, yeah. Thank you very much. Y'all have a good night. I have t-shirts to sell if anybody's interested. Everybody know Mo Green. Whether it's money or me, it's white and black and various sizes. And like I said, I got the QR code if you want to scan it and follow me on anything, social medias. And that's pretty much it. Y'all have a great night.
That's why we work, bud. That's why we do what we do. When adversity happens, how could you like rise above it? Thank you very much. Here in Hartford. Why are you stopping again? Like all my information is still there right there. It all pops up. There's only one of those.
That show was fantastic. The show is fantastic. We do our thing the way we always do it, and I got it all on film. This is Mo Green signing off. Hashtag peace.
Can I buy some shirts?
We're right back.
Yeah. Chris, you missed the whole thing. Hashtag only a half an hour. He only missed.
You Russian carrot.
I don't mean, he was the best guy.
Good.
You're supposed to go out.
What size you want?
Like halfway, like, all right, I need an extra large black and a large black. How much are they, my dear? 20 piece?
Hey, I took notes. Christopher Lloyd dead. Obviously, I get going. Pete Schultz. I'm not getting.
They're all like, they're not women's or men's.
What did I miss?
You're the best part of the
Who's the
show.
rich guy in the vest over there? You know who's moving?
Yeah, but you're
Who's got the movie? So that pushes so hard.
All right, extra large? And a large. Extra large and large.
Hey, you know
I literally have no license. If you have a white that's large, I'll take it. L right there. That's what you know. Is he picking us up?
No, he's getting me right over the scissors.
You know what? It's one of the most popular.
I'm out of here. You go, babe. That's it.
I didn't even know anybody.
Alright, go have like a nice relaxing life. It was fun.
It's gonna be fun.
Yeah.
We'll be blessed on that.
I don't want to.
You have to go to the website. You have to go to the website.
I don't want to go to the website because I don't want class. I want to go
Lisa, I posted that information earlier in the week. You tell me how you want the news, we'll send it to you.
Don't tag Robert.
I know.
Nice.
I'll be there.
He went like, no, he went like this.
He put his hair down over his eyes.
So shy. I know that, but with Maddie was shy. Well, Maddie was
He's shy.
she walked in.
He talked to him.
This is going. It's the way that girl's 21.
What's happening? Yeah, like she just like she had her hair
Not
Doug's still Doug, father
This is Doug's car!
No. My car.
That sounds awesome.
You didn't need
My
it.
daddy!
We actually go embarrassed. We
I do have a plan.
I know it's for cars, but I said that. I'm like, I would want to drive this car.
I do it today. He's gonna go Good luck. Hey, it's fucking awesome.
There are moments where there was only one guy laughing.
Sorry, I'm in trouble.
I'm here to have fun.
So she told me I better come. Are you going to? I'm scared. Yeah. You ready?
I guess we gotta go get.
I'll just hold someone to do my
Nothing wrong with it. You're not good? Hashtag a little bit. Hashtag little guy.
I feel like we can get the drive.
I know. As soon as over the door. Let's do it.
Hey, what do you say? Nice to see you.
It's like
That's why you don't really get
We're going to add it home.
I'm not telling you what.
Hey, Dan. You got to cut
I feel like we're going to get to talk. I feel like a dinner.
Doug judges everybody.
Actually, yeah, because this would have been better.
Doug makes a good point. Doug does.
Thank
Just a piece. Thank you for having me, man. I really appreciate it.
Just live at your house. I know, but I'm sure there was no thing. Like
On a hayride, and he bounced through. And then the next couple of days,
Anyone I've been on bus ride home is really
and he said it to Sam, and then he said it to Lily. It's like, I don't think it's. You could say it was
You know what you're or if you really
every school, maybe not every head coach, but every school.
Well, they can be there, but you know, we're September 1 this year. This year's senior. And this year's junior. They can email coaches all they want, but those D1 coaches can't respond at all until September 1. And then they can go back to that. So now they can so that I did learn that the service is get a one back jump.
Because for Thanksgiving, he's flying to Baltimore.
One of his teammates.
He's talking about
There was West Point baseball from a young age. So I didn't know that, but they said
I will say.
if you have any trouble no one is going at that training all stuff. Literally dozens of
I like this number. I heard you're coming. My number. I had the going to corner, like going
number one thing they say in every sport, you have to make yourself known and be prominent, but if not, there's a bunch of other kids. Anyway, just looking to she thinks she wants to be
somewhere like Maryland or something. I don't think it's really Maryland. She's really, like the idea of being kind of near my kids. It seems like she really wants to be
every day of
Is this a year?
Looks amazing. I don't know what the fuck they studied there. The school is well, sick.
No light on the rest of it. It's fine. Yeah, I can't hear it.
Hey,
Let's just
Green!
take that one off. Beautiful. Let's take that one
What are you doing? I'm
Check it, hey,
Where's rolling.
You love that reaction. You notice
Take out better. Across the board.
that wasn't no fake shit.